Next I will call Sundar Pichai of Naki. I don't know why all are calling Sundar Pichai of Naki. Because this eyeglass or
all of them.
I would like to you to who is that? Abhijith. I want to evaluate Abhijith.
Good morning everyone, and good morning my target speaker Abhijith. Now before I move on to the specific objectives of CC2, I want to highlight some of your strengths as a speaker which you also exhibited in this particular speech. Firstly, you have a fantastic command of the English language. Normally while writing speeches, people don't prioritize on correct sentences and correct usages, but I can see that you've taken good care to use proper sentences, and you also have the ability to use uncommon words in a very conversational sense. Your usage is like fortified my beliefs and something, a Hamlet in Kanchipuram. Till today I thought Hamlet was just a play written by Shakespeare, but this was something new. Secondly, I'm sure you've heard this before, but you have a powerful commanding tone, and I hope I'll be present for your CC6 where I can see you leveraging that tone. Now coming to your CC2 objectives. The objectives require you to have a powerful opening and conclusion. In the introduction, in the opening quote, you slightly messed up, but I like how you managed it by saying, can I start over again? You created a bit of humor, and at the end it achieved its purpose that the audience were completely listening to you at that point. So that was fine, managed. Your conclusion, I felt it could have been a little better. You concluded by having a sort of call for action by saying, I hope to hear all of your stories of all of your travel adventures. That's a bit generic. Maybe if you had made it a little more specific, it would have been more memorable. Something like, I hope to hear your stories about your adventure in Switzerland, your trip to Grand Canyon, or your lunch at Sarana Bhavan. Something like that would have been more memorable. As for the structure of your speech, no issues there. You had a clear opening, body and conclusion. In opening you had a quote, body you talked about why we should travel, and of course you concluded with the call for action. As for transition, I have one suggestion. Throughout your speech you maintained a single tone. I suggest using pauses more effectively for this. Now pauses can serve two purposes. One is that if you pause for say 5 seconds, the audience, it will increase the anticipation in the audience, and they'll know that they'll pay attention immediately. And of course another thing is when someone is drifting off and when they don't hear anything for 4 seconds, they'll immediately wake up and So, okay, just another suggestion. This is something I heard from Toastmaster Sarthi when I messed up my intro and conclusion. So, no, you managed it this time very well, but this might not work out every time because this was spontaneous. So what he suggested was you should memorize the first line of your speech and the last line of your speech, because they will be the most memorable lines of your speech. So overall, a very well crafted speech and meticulously chosen words, and I hope to be present in all of your further speeches. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arjun. And the final evaluator is Toastmaster Mohan. He is going to evaluate Balamurali's speech. Good morning.